Chartemis rhyme. Chartemis rhyme. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shits. Chartemis. Subscribe.
It's not a doll. You are not a doll. Hey, what's up, you guys? Chartemis Prime here, doing another DC Collectibles figure review on the Arkham Origins Firefly figure from Series 2 of the Arkham Origins video game figures. This is a cool looking figure. I had to snag it. I hadn't seen a Firefly figure before. Very interesting looking character. I'm not going to pretend I know a whole lot about him, but he looks cool. I really like the packaging for this. I like how, again, we have the embossed Batman coming across here, so you can see that. That's pretty neat. Nice looking bat right up there at the top. Looks like we're getting a lot of like wing mechanics going on the inside of this thing. Then here's the other figures from the wave. I already reviewed Deathstroke. I don't really plan on picking up any of the rest of the figures. I saw Sentry review this guy, and I saw JC review this guy, Anarchy over here. So, and then Devil's Due has a review of Deadshot. So yeah, I'm living vicariously between those three people. Anyway, pretty standard clamshell packaging that we had on all the other DC Collectibles Arkham Origins figures. So let's go ahead and get to it and crack this thing open.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So here we have Firefly out of the packaging, and I have to say I am a bit disappointed. I thought this guy was going to be a lot more articulated. The Batman figure I have and the Deathstroke are both very articulated. This guy is not. But the paint detail and the sculpting is pretty amazing. I have to give it credit there, and I really do like the paint sculpting. I think this is a very unique, cool look. I like these wings a bit, not crazy stoked about them, but they do look cool. I think this is an overall realistic look. This kind of reminds me of Ex Machina, you know, from Brian K. Vaughan, that book. You know, I thought this kind of reminds me of that kind of look going on with over there. So anyway, he is not articulated. Let's just go over that really quick just to get it out of the way, because his head barely turns left and right. I mean, look at that. That's terrible. And it barely moves up and down. So no head articulation right there. Right away, that just limits your possibilities as far as posing this figure. But he does have shoulders that move outward, and you can rotate them forward. He does have an elbow that bends in at 90 degrees. It rotates at the elbow also, and he has wrists that swivel. Unfortunately, the wrists are already kind of turned inward on both sides, but you know, that kind of sucks. I wish it had a hinge. He has no waist articulation at all. That is extremely frustrating for me. No waist articulation, no diaphragm joint, nothing on the torso. He does have pretty good hip articulation where it can move outward. You can move the... Okay, I just broke it. Alright, well, it's broken, so I'm going to keep going. The legs are supposed to move forward, and then they bend at the knee, and that's it. I was almost done, too, so damn it, now this is broken. Alright, let's bust out the super glue and continue on with the review. I'd been warned about these figures breaking pretty easily, and yes, as you can see right there, it does have this clear plastic inside the joints, which is quite brittle. So I actually ended up using a hot glue gun to put this guy's leg back together. That just seemed to work a little easier. Not too easy gluing this thing back with the super glue. I really like how the helmet came out. I really like the paint variations on this guy. I like the gold right here for his visor, and I really like this dry brushing look that we have coming over here at the top of the helmet. That looks really nice to me. I love how that looks, and I like how the clean paint applications look for the yellow and black sections right over here on the wings. We actually have some dirt coming around them, and there's no splotching or anything on the black. I really like that. This is all nicely sculpted over here. Some nice dry brushing. I like how you can see all the little bolts on the wings over here. Some little battle damaged markings right over there with the silver paint apps. Looks pretty good on both wings over here. And we have the same battle damaged marks right here on the right side as we did on the left. Then looking at the back of the wings, you can see there's some jets right here at the bottom. I like this gunmetal paint that they used. Some more weathering with the silver dry brushing right over there. Nicely sculpted tubes. This looks very intricate. Well done. I think this is very, very nice. These wings do come into the packaging separately. You have to plug it into the back. It's pretty self-explanatory, and they hold pretty well. He does have this really cool tube that sticks out of his back, and it's made out of a pliable material, and it goes all the way to his flamethrower over here, which is awesome. Really, really like this fading right over here at the tip with the black coming into the silver. I think that looks really good. Some nice little detail with the yellow right there. We have the speckled gunmetal look right here on this tank. That looks very nice. And the finger does not really go into the trigger hole. That's kind of annoying. Here's the other side of the flamethrower. We've got some markings on it right there. Very, very subtle. Very cool. Long flamethrower. And then the chest on this guy, he has some canisters over here. It looks like tear gas or something. They could be grenades. Smoke bombs right over there. Nice detail and sculpted on the jacket, so it looks pretty realistic. Like all these rivets right here are sculpted on there. I think that's pretty cool. You have more dry brushing coming throughout, make it textured. Looks very nice. Even with the busted leg on this figure, I really appreciate the paint sculpt on this guy. Look at the gloves. A lot of detail in the gloves over there. I like the silver paint applications right here on his belt and everything. So this does look cool. A lot of delicate pieces though. You just want to be careful with it or else it'll break on you. There's the bottom of his feet. He has one peg hole only on the right foot. And then, oh, I also wanted to mention that like on the legs and on the butt areas, shut up guinea pigs, they have these like lines sculpted right in here for the texturing. You could actually feel the lines riveted in there, and I think that's a nice touch. And here's a look at the back of the helmet too, so you can see the tubes coming in from the back. He has his antenna sticking up right over there. So to the top of his head, Firefly stands at 7 inches tall, and to the top of the wings, he stands at 8 inches tall. So here's compared to my Arkham Origins Series 1 DC Collectibles Batman figure, and here's Firefly compared to Deathstroke, who was released in the same wave. And then here he is compared to your friendly neighborhood big time letdown Spider-Man. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I think this figure is pretty weak. I don't recommend it. I feel like I kind of got ripped off. I would like to return this figure. I don't want it anymore. I'm tired of figures breaking on me. That's a third one in a row. Oh god, what was it in a row? What, I had Iceman from the box set, Wolverine got the messed up nose, and now this guy. Jeez, it's been a tough week, man. Tough week for me. So anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Please hit the like button if you did. Leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you guys later, and hopefully I won't break the figure next time. Damn it. Fuck. God damn it. Wow.